Hello and welcome back to my new P38 off-roader. Woo! So the plan for this evening is to shoot our way into here. I'll give you guys a little update as we're going as to why I'm not an E46, why I'm not hammering it, why I'm wearing a damn hat, and why I'm in the little bush. Okay guys, so I know the original plan was for me to be finishing off the E46. I bought the hammers did arrive, they looked sick, but I got sick. So I couldn't hang around in Auckland, wasn't COVID, but I've been unwell, so I had to avoid COVID a little bit. So I bailed back up north to my parents' place, and last 2 weeks haven't done literally much at all. And then today, thought I'd get back into it and get out here and have some fun. Let's see how we go. As for the paintwork, it was good until coming down the hill, and now it's got a couple scratches. But we'll just see how we push through this stuff. Had the windows down, which was cool, and then the fuse broke and they won't go back up. So I keep getting nailed by gorse, which was great when my body was used to it, but now after being in the city, like my skin's just melting up from it straight away. So just ahead of us here, just through this tea tree, the road should open up to a bit more of a playground. The backwards hat is because without being able to go get a haircut, my hair is so damn long that it was a choice between a half-assed man bun, a hair, what's it called, the headband, or a hat. So we're rocking the 90s backwards hat. Oh man, I wish I could shut the windows right now. Bit of bush bashing. This thing's got quite a bit of weight behind it, so it literally just crawls through stuff like this, which is nice. It's about the only time weight is nice. I don't know how much you guys know about the P38, but it has, so we don't have lockers front and rear. We have like a center viscous coupling in the middle, and then what it relies on for lockers effectively is like an electronic off-road traction control, where if you get wheel spin on the front axle or on any wheel, it'll put the brake on that wheel to transfer the power to the wheel that's not spinning. Not really ideal in off-road sense, because one, less driver input to make it happen, which takes some fun out of it, and the second thing is if your electronics fall out, you're basically an open diff worry and stuck pretty much wherever it happens, because you won't, more likely to get yourself in somewhere and then it stops working and not get yourself out. On top of that, this thing has airbags all around, which is great when you're in your Range Rover cruising down Remuera and then you want to like cruise nice and comfy while it sits lower down, and then take it a little higher when you want to go off-road, or drop it down so you get in and out. All great when it was 2002 and this thing was brand new. Right now, probably more problems than you need in terms of kind of just having a simple spring. But in saying that, this thing's been sitting for like 2 years, being run once a month, hardly had any attention, and the airbag system hasn't failed to date. So touch wood, it probably will at some point, but in terms of reliability of what these systems can be, I think that's pretty sweet. So here's a dilemma. Okay, so you can see here, that's where the road used to go, but we've got all that basically tree waste up there, and then effectively what the diggers have made with their tracks is their own little track up and around there, and then they've just dumped stuff down on this side. So for context, we're just here. So we'll just see what a stock one's gonna do. Oh, check off that off-road ready tread. That's some serious off-roading wheels. Get a bit more of a run up. I reckon we got it. Whoa, almost spun off the edge there. But wheels bit at the wrong time. I think we're up and through. Come on, crawl. There we go. Oh, that's gonna leave a scratch. That was fun. Okay, now stick as high as we can here for as long as possible, and then pick the best moment to drop left. Oh, that is a big ass tree trunk on the diff. This might be a big problem. Let's hope I can back out of here. Jeepers. As a salt hit, I'm gonna go have a look. Many thanks to the sway bar that just took a tree on its nose, which is great because it's right in front of the diff. Get the wheel up on it, and then I think drop down sooner than I intended, which all going well, should be fun. And keep the nose on that so you can feel this tree stump there. Yeah, so that's all good. That's not nice feeling on the back. Ooh, bellying out. Ooh, got some angle. Oh! And that must be a tree stump, for sure. I think we're in some serious trouble here. There is a non-negotiable stump / log stopper that is just stopping us dead in the front. Luckily there's nothing behind us, so if I can get back, then I can just literally cut left more. Quite hard to read through this stuff. And then there's one of these guys just like, what up? Okay, wish us many lucks. We're gonna need all of them. Can I feather it back at all? Come on, show us what you made of traction control. So that's feeling very unsuccessful. Wow, I did not like the sound of that. It did do a very... Oh, there goes the tire. Ta-da! Tree stump. So the tree stump is sitting just nicely where it can bend and break a few things right on the steering. And to make matters worse, what has also happened is this airbag is leaking, so that's not pushing down, which means even less weight on the ground and even more on the trunk. Hey, what's up? It's the next morning. I just came down on the quad to come and check it out in the daylight, and also with those windows down I just stole another 20 amp fuse from my car, because just over that hill it looks like there's a big nasty bit of rain coming. We kind of just gave up last night because we didn't really have what we needed, and also we couldn't see really what was going on. So interestingly, this fuse for the windows doesn't actually look it isn't broken like the other one, just got a bit of corrosion on it. So I'm just gonna see if I can get that off. Windows, other one. Yeah, we're watertight. Well, as watertight as a Range Rover gets. Cleared out the grass around it. The gorse, sorry, not grass. Like gorse central, it sucks. Basically that corner there has like fallen into a mega hole where the... I think it's like a trench filled with tree trunks and stuff, and it's just fallen in. Anyway, the only way to really get it out is going to be in back, so I've just dropped the tyre pressures by like half. Not that that's going to do much for keeping us high, but some grip might help. And now just got another jack. Dad's just bringing down the hill to try and lift that front rail bar up just enough to take the weight out of it so I can pull back off it. If you can see there, basically just back here, the chassis had all its weight on this. So we managed to jack up on here, and then we've piled the wedges back under each wheel to lift each wheel up again and take the weight off this. And now while this is clear, we've just chopped away with a handsaw and the chisel to basically break this guy free so that we can remove this and that bit, and then when we drop back down we will still clear, because we should clear that but we won't clear that. We got the top off. Free of this. True to airbag form, it looks like the front is just completely collapsed now. I'll try the airbag settings up and down, see if it's available, but I did suspect with that rush of air and the way it was sitting on the log that airbag just at the front there was coof. Damn, look at that for a fresh lift kit. Woohoo! 2 fingers, not even. Oh, just. Damn, Stance Nation off-roader. Height reference. Yeah. There. And the bigger problem here. But to be honest, this blimmin' chin high straight just drop, well, tree log was the worst bit. Everything's a little more challenging despite what was super easy, obviously, having suspension. Like I was saying, now I'm stuck. Thinned out, more power. Jeez. Okay. This is so, I hope you can see how bouncy this is. It's literally bump stop bouncing. I also can't achieve full lock, by the way, which sucks. Just jumping out for a heat break. Every single thing to drive through is annoying now because the front just gets pushed around by the back. And it is bouncy as heck, and I have no clearance. But yeah, it's just cooking there without the windows, so I'm gonna have a little break, and then what we're gonna do is go up, not there, oh man, seriously, my brain sucks at this. There, straight up there is the way out at the gate. I can't quite, the fence is too close to the swing that we used to do, so I have to go up, and I'm gonna put my nose to the right, and then I'm gonna have to reverse out, a little bit of a sketchy bit, but should be fine. California style off-roader, we're just like this right now. Time to do some sketchy. If I get stuck in the ditch on the left, I doubt I'll come out of it in this ride height. At the same time, if I fall off the cliff, that won't be fun either. Okay, easy. Oh, hey! Bouncing! This is a bit you guys missed on the morning coming down here. It's just kind of a bit of a nice road, but just a bit overgrown, so a bit of pushing through stuff, which is nice and easy. At the top it gets a little steeper, and then it's just where we put the fences makes it hard to negotiate the gate. Woo! In the drain, no thank you. That's not straight. Yeah, I think the steering column took some damage on the log, and then when we got to the top and the air suspension completely failed on the front, then I could not even turn left whatsoever. All in all, we should be happy it didn't overheat, because that would have been the next thing on a Range Rover list to break. But now, to be fair, it wasn't really the truck's fault. I think we all know that was my fault. Straight into unseen and hitting a tree stump under here. So we'll have a quick look and see if there's any damage. What we have is a nice big banana bend here. I'm not sure whether you can see it on camera, but it is a serious banana bend. So considering how stuck I was, all the things I could have hit under there, interning sump and radiator and a whole lot of fun stuff. To be fair, unbolting and bolting in one new steering to be honest, isn't that bad. To be fair, as much as I was the stuff up, as much as I destroyed the truck, it feels really good to just be healthy enough to be able to do this stuff, so pretty stoked to do it, and the fact of just working with the pick and the hanger and jacking stuff up and not feeling completely crushed is a huge plus compared to what it's been the last 2 weeks. So hope you guys enjoyed for a bit of a laugh, and hopefully we'll do some more going forward. Cheers.